In the top stories, Prime Minister drew promises to resolve Keon community water problems. Eastern Caribbean Supreme Court holds special sitting for Sir Tapley Seaton, and Ministry of Sustainable Development resumes payment for lands allocated in St. Kitts. The details on these stories and more after the break.
In cricket, there are a few essentials: a bat, a pitch, a ball, some fielders, and plenty of refreshments. Enjoy the cricket with Angostura Chill. Angostura Chill, the official refreshment partner of the Hero CPL T20.
49 years of mass and free, Culturama 2023 years of mass and free, Culturama 2023. From Wetfest to Fulfield, from Queen Show to Juve, Culturama 49, so you must be here.
From July 27th to August 8th, join us in Nevis for the Caribbean's greatest summer line, Culturama 49.
49 years of mass and free, Culturama 20, 49 years of mass and free, Culturama 20, 49 years of mass and free, Culturama 20, 49 years of mass and free, Culturama 2023 years of mass, 49 years of mass.
Hello and welcome to the ZIZ Channel 5 newscast. I'm Carla Barrage. Prime Minister Honorable Dr. Terence Drew has assured the residents of the Keon community, which is one of the communities within his constituency, that they will enjoy a sustained, consistent availability of potable water soon. He said this during his monthly press conference held at the National Emergency Management Agency conference room on Thursday. The Prime Minister said that the water issues in Keon have been an ongoing problem that started many years ago. However, he said, quote, "I am happy to say that this government has put in place a significant number of policies that would resolve the water issue once and for all," end quote. He said that his administration has executed several policies successfully.
We have sought to expand our water availability by purchasing water from Marriott so that it can make more water available. That's one. The second thing that we have done is that we have re-engaged BEAD, and presently BEAD has done a lot of work thus far, even though that work is preparatory work. I can say, and the minister would update, that BEAD is back this week to continue that work.
The Prime Minister further explained that his team is working toward expanding the water availability throughout the Federation, and added that, quote, "We are going into desalination and that would have a tremendous impact on the people of Keon," end quote. On Friday, the Eastern Caribbean Supreme Court held a special sitting to celebrate the life of the late Sir S.W. Tapley Seaton, GCMG CVO KCJP LLD, at the Kuna Conference Room. Sir Tapley passed away on the 29th of June. Throughout his life, he served in various capacities within the legal sector of St. Kitts and Nevis. During Friday's sitting, presentations were made by several legal officials, including Attorney General Honorable Garth Wilkin, who spoke about the impact Sir Tapley has had on his career.
But ladies, Sir Tapley's mind was still very sharp when I last spoke to him weeks ago. And he called me almost religiously to discuss new legislation in National Assembly. That is the same support I received while serving as the President of the Bar, our second shared office. I can only decipher now, on reflection, that Sir Tapley KC, having ushered me into the profession, wished to guide me through. I will always be appreciative of this. Thank you, Sir Tapley.
Mr. Wilkin also spoke about Sir Tapley's role in connection with the Brimstone Hill Fortress National Park Society.
council of the society benefited from his vast experience as an attorney and as a person knowledgeable about the history of St. Kitts and Nevis. In 1982, Sir Tapley joined the society as a life member, and during that time he supported former president, the late Sir Cecil Jacobs. Several years later, in July 2005, he was elected as vice president of the council, again providing invaluable support to the then president, the late Sir Nevis. Sir Tapley served in that capacity until May 20th, 2015, when he was elevated to the esteemed position of Governor General.
Sir Tapley served as the 4th Governor General of St. Kitts and Nevis from 2015 to 2023. He was also a noted attorney for many years, served as a Crown Counsel in the Attorney General's Chambers and acting High Court Registrar 1975 to 1980, and as the St. Kitts Nevis Attorney General from 1980 to 1995. The Ministry of Sustainable Development has resumed payment for persons who were allocated lands in 2020 and 2021, which went into effect on Thursday, July 13th. The announcement was made by the Minister of Sustainable Development, Honorable Dr. Joel Clark, at the Prime Minister's press conference with Cabinet Ministers at the NEMA Conference Room on Thursday.
All persons allocated land up to December 2020 can resume payments at the Treasury. All persons who were allocated land in 2021 are kindly advised to submit their survey documents and to confirm their payment status with the Ministry of Sustainable Development before proceeding to the Treasury.
Dr. Clark said that the resumption of payments for persons who were allocated lands in 2022 is yet to be confirmed, as the ministry continues to work to finalize the major challenges associated with land distribution during that year, including double and triple allocations and allocations to lots which do not exist. Minister Clark said land allocation will resume in August, whereby an announcement on the improvements and changes of the process will be made by Prime Minister Honorable Dr. Terence Drew. She noted that the ministry, quote, remains committed to the mandate of the empowerment of citizens through land ownership and its updated land initiative, which has sought to document, assess, and restructure the process of land allocation and land use in St. Kitts. Construction has begun on a museum for the nation's first national hero, Sir Robert L. Bradshaw. The museum is located on Vermeer Street and will honor the life and legacy of Sir Robert, according to Prime Minister Honorable Dr. Terence Drew. The project has been underway for some weeks now, and after a press conference on Thursday, the Prime Minister spoke with the press on the progress.
Currently it's under construction, and we're hoping, really pushing to see if we can complete it by September 16th. I know that's a lofty goal, but we are really pushing. If not, definitely we want to complete it by this year. We expect it to cost in the region of maybe about $4 million because we want to build it out, make it a tourist attraction, create areas so that people can appreciate exactly how our first national hero would have lived, and to immortalize his life once and for all, and to convert his property into a place where tourists would visit, children would visit, all of us would be able to visit as we remember him for the tremendous work that he would have done. So his construction is going on, and to about maybe $4 million grand total at the end of the day.
He gave brief details of the plans for the internal layout.
Some of the features we'll have is areas to see exactly how he lived and maintain some of the areas exactly how he might have lived. We want to have an area where you can go in and see displays and monitors and so forth of, talking about him and showing who he was. You'll have an area where you can go a gazebo, you can go under, you can go to a display room and see all of the things that he might have collected and so forth, see pictures of him. So we'll have, as we lay it out, we'll go, all this will be part of it. So as you enter, you will see his bust there, most likely in the middle. Have an area where you can enjoy refreshments. Have an area where you can sit and learn about his life. Have an area where you can go in and see exactly how he lived. So we will have different sections to it as it builds out.
Local designers, contractors and laborers are being utilized in as much as possible, he said. Curators and other specialists will be consulted as necessary with assistance from the Republic of China, Taiwan. After the break, St. Kitts and Nevis to present VNR to the UN, and we have the details on an accident in Nevis. Stay with us.
Get ready for the biggest sales event of the year. It's the Horseman Furniture and Appliances major sales event, where we're slashing prices by 20% off on all major appliances. Are you looking for amazing deals on refrigerators, stoves, large appliances, washing machines, and even microwaves? From the latest models to top brands, Horseman Furniture and Appliances has it all at unbeatable prices. Whether you're upgrading your kitchen or replacing old appliances, this is the perfect opportunity to get major savings and save big. These deals won't last forever. This is a limited time opportunity to snag the appliance of your dreams at 20% off and get double cashback coupons with every purchase. Don't miss out. The Horseman Furniture and Appliances major appliances sales event where quality meets affordability. Don't miss out on the biggest discounts on refrigerators, stoves, large appliances, washing machines and microwaves. Hurry in today and make your home a major delight. Major savings, major discounts, 20% off on major appliances plus double cashback for free groceries. Happening now at Horseman Furniture and Appliances. Terms and conditions apply. See store for details.
50,000?
$50,000?
$50,000? Win big with TDC! Win up to $50,000 cash in the TDC Mega Rewards Mega Raffle! To enter, you must be a Mega Rewards member or sign up to TDC Mega Rewards Loyalty Program. Shop at our TDC retail stores or online at shoptdcgroup.com to receive one entry for every $250 spent. Draws take place from July to November. Win $10,000 every month with your entry rolled over so you can win even more.
Yes, this is 50.
Terms and conditions apply.
Welcome back. The government of St. Kitts and Nevis will present for the first time a voluntary national review VNR to the United Nations High-Level Political Forum on Sustainable Development HLPF in New York on Tuesday, 18th July. Minister of Energy, Honorable Congress Maynard, will present the VNR at the HLPF, the primary space where the UN monitors the full implementation of the 2030 Agenda for Sustainable Development at the global level. The voluntary national review is a process through which countries assess and present national progress made and the challenges encountered in implementing the 2030 Agenda, including achieving its 17 Sustainable Development Goals and the pledge to leave no one behind. Minister Maynard will lead a delegation which includes Shalita Shez-Duer-Tyson, Permanent Secretary in the Ministry of Sustainable Development, Aaron Manners, Director of the Public Sector Investment Program, Kevin Hope, National Consultant for the VNR, Nikira Nichols, the Federation's representative to the UN Youth Advisory Council, and Denala Laplace, Communications and Research Officer in the Ministry of Sustainable Development. The police are investigating the circumstances surrounding a motorcycle accident in Nevis on Thursday that sent one person to the hospital. According to a police report, the incident occurred in Fig Tree, Nevis between 5:30 and 6 p.m. The motorcycle involved was driven by Nicholas David of Brownhill. According to the police, while traveling in the direction of Charlestown from the area of Church Ground, Mr. David lost control of the motorcycle at a junction near Cane Garden. The vehicle ran into the roadside bush and Mr. David was thrown off of the seat. He was taken to the Alexandra Hospital for minor injuries. Under the distinguished patronage of Minister of Agriculture, Honorable Samuel Duggins, the Victory Center and Dare to Be Different International launched the Front Yard Backyard Garden project at the new Boyd's Recreational Park last weekend. The project is the brainchild of Sylvester and Marilyn Leader, who are nationals of St. Kitts and Nevis, but who live in the United Kingdom. During the launch, Mr. and Mrs. Leader handed over dozens of packets of seeds to Minister Duggins, who in turn officially handed them over to the Victory Center and Dare to be Different International youths. President of Dare to be Different International, Christos Wallace, explained the concept of the Front Yard Backyard Garden project.
We thank all of those who donated close to 27,000 EC dollars worth of seeds from the United Kingdom. And we want to say, yes, we are going to have a general garden where all of our Eagle youths are going to work together and what we are also encouraging is that each family, helps their child to secure a spot in their yard, whether the front of the yard or the back of the yard, where they could have their personal garden, their own garden. So we will be able to, give them seedlings, whether lettuce or cucumber or carrots, and they would have their own personal garden where they could whether give the food to their family or they could sell whatever is produced from it. So we will have a general garden for all of us where we come together and work that one. But we're encouraging each Eagle youth to have a space in their yard where they do their own farming.
He said the project is a national one, as children across the Federation will be encouraged to be part of the initiative.
We call it a national project because we got enough seeds to help our gospel organization and help many more, families and community groups. $27,000 worth of seeds is a lot of seeds, and so we don't plan to keep it all for ourselves. So we're going to be encouraging youths across St. Kitts Nevis, to work along with their parents, get a part of the yard to the front or to the back, and start their own backyard, front yard garden. Because if we could get our children and our young people, cultured into the fact that they too can, have a family garden, they too can, make a living from farming from young, we will be working towards national food security.
In giving the feature address, Minister Duggins encouraged the youth to think about and make plans for the future. He also encouraged them to consider a future in agriculture which will ensure national food security. Present at the launch were family and friends to witness the handing over ceremony and pledge further support to the children in their efforts. All in with your crew for Sugar Mass 52. That's the new slogan selected to set the stage for this year's National Carnival celebrations. In a Facebook post announcement, the St. Kitts Nevis National Carnival Committee said the slogan, quote, perfectly captures the vibrant, inclusive and joyful spirit that we anticipate for the upcoming Sugar Mass season, taking place from December 15th, 2023 to January 2nd, 2024, end quote. The slogan was submitted by Aliqua Patrick from over 200 submissions, and she will receive EC $500 and tickets to all National Carnival shows. Coming up in regional news, Antigua and Barbuda mulls possible return of the U.S. Embassy.